Yo, what's going on, guys? And tonight we're talking about the Utah Jazz and Lauri Markkanen and Jordan Clarkson being the key to the success of the Utah Jazz. Tonight, well, this weekend it's my fraternities and my girlfriend's sorority's dad's weekend. You guys know me. I go to the University of Kansas, and I'm from Maryland. Well, I was born in Minnesota, lived there 5 years, then lived 5 years in Orlando suburbs, and then lived 10 years. Almost 12 years in Maryland, and now lived the past few years going to college in Kansas. But so my dad hasn't really came out and visited here. I'm very close with my dad. He's just an entrepreneur and he owns businesses, so he hasn't really been always able to visit me. So I've been spending this tonight with my girlfriend. I got pretty drunk with her and her dad, and I was watching the Utah Jazz game at the bar at Logie's. I watched a few games, so I'll be making videos on all the games that I did watch tonight at the bar. Talking with her dad, bullshitting, because it's probably the girl that I'm going to marry. But we're just talking, sports and other music and stuff. But, I had my eyes on the screen, drinking some Coors Light, and I want to talk about what I saw. And this is just purely the fact that Lauri Markkanen and Jordan Clarkson are the actual key to the success. I mean, there's more to it. The V8. I mean, also they're playing. I mean, Russell Westbrook had a hell of a game against this Utah Jazz squad. But Kelly Olynyk also, he's the glue guy. Let's be honest. The glue guy for this team is Kelly Olynyk. He's a guy who does a little bit of everything. If you don't believe this, you haven't been watching the Utah Jazz game. He's a guy who comes out, he can pass the ball, he can rebound, he shoots threes. Literally, he plays the defense. Kelly Olynyk's kind of their glue guy. V8s slowly became their center. He's this undersized center who's arguably one of, if not the best offensive rebounder who isn't a center. I guess now he's a center, and I think he's arguably still one of the best offensive rebounder. Then their scoring maestro is Lauri Markkanen. They have Lauri Markkanen out here. He's doing his thing. He's coming out looking aggressive if ever. We've talked about this before. The aggression by Lauri Markkanen that started since the Eurobasket. Okay, that he comes out here, had a double-double tonight, dropped 4 assists, had a steal, had a block. And then Mike Conley, people said he was washed. Mike Conley still doing his thing, still being consistent, still one of the better defensive perimeter guards in the league. And then Jordan Clarkson. Efficiency might not be his game, but he's getting it done on a nightly basis. And Jordan Clarkson for the season, if you were looking at his stats, at a glance, you'd be like 17 points a night, 37% from 3, 41% from the field, 6 assists a night, 5 rebounds. All right, about a block a game, a little under half a steal a game. Right there, 17 points. Yeah, they might not be career high, but the 3-point percentage is one of his better starts, in recent. But his assist, this guy was never a guy who really assisted over 3 a game. The fact that he's coming out dropping 6 a game, the Filipino maestro Jordan Clarkson showing his value. And Rudy Gay still showing, but really Colin Sexton, he's had some moments this season. He's continued to slowly be worked back into it, and I like Colin Sexton and Malik Beasley take turns just being the scorers off the bench. You got the shot blocker himself, Walker Kessler, took, my Jayhawk cousin. It's a job you took as Mbuki. Walker Kessler, arguably one of the better shot blockers already in the NBA, averaging 1.3 blocks a game through 14 minutes a night. Pretty ridiculous. It's basically like he's probably averaging like 4 blocks a game per 36. Ridiculous. This is a good team, so let's talk about the Utah Jazz right now. They're a top 20 team in the NBA. If they continue to play like this, they're going to the playoffs. I know they didn't beat the Los Angeles Lakers, but look, this is a team that the Utah team can play. Will Hardy has them playing. Lauri Markkanen has had a resurgence, and the defense on this Utah Jazz team has been really good. Will Hardy has everybody ready to play, and we're seeing these role players start with a little bit more responsibility. And I said this last time, it's the biggest fuck you to tanking. And I'm sorry for using my French. Any Mormons who are upset the fact that I referred to the use of, referring to the use of alcohol or cussed, I'm sorry for offending you. But this is a big old middle finger to the idea of brick for Vic. But this could quite possibly mean this also could be the greatest trade piece showcase ever, as The Athletic once wrote in an article. As the Jazz continue to surprise teams, I don't think they're going to fall back down to earth like people think. And Danny Ainge is always capable of making a trade or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. But I think this team is making the playoffs, and getting bounced in the first round doesn't matter because they're building something. They're trying to find the corner pieces, and they have all the assets that they need. So if they do get bounced in the first round, that's still better than not going to the playoffs because they have all these assets. So if they really want to go out and get someone, they could just make the trades because they have those resources. That's my Utah Jazz video for y'all today. Hope you guys did enjoy it. I love y'all. Bye. Wait. Yeah.